between us minorities and the cops is that the cops have yet to learn when enough is enough because they always get away with everything.
Right.
So I'm always on the side of a motherfucker that wants some retaliation because that lesson does need to be learned.
And I do believe that one scene with the skinhead kind of like was perfect. Because like at the end of the day, when Uber, I mean, granted, I'm not gonna quote Uber saying it's a good cop.
Yeah, it was an
but like
that's why another reason I was saying he gave me snitch vibes because he was doing too much of that.
Yeah,
like, riding for the boys.
Yeah, like too much peace talk for real. Because there is no peace talk when your attacker doesn't have a soul for real. You feel me? Like there is no
darkest nigga in the clique.
Yeah, exactly. And then you black, so it's like
you seen they snatched you up.
You gotta have some more oomph to you for real, like.
But the one scene with the skinhead was perfect for Vince's character because it showed that, I mean, granted, he was all talk, but you can't even take a life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So imagine if you got the boys in front of you. Like with that scene when they did the raid.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have the gun. Yeah.
He pointed it in his face.
Dead to rights.
My man Blue Bear.
And just
set that nigga in the air.
Nigga said, Falcon!
Damn.
Yeah, I made Uber.
I made Uber. Hell yeah, yo, like
over the next match.
Yo, they gotta make a mod with Lil Mac, and he's Uber. Yo, he's gonna be a black and white nigga.
I like that.
That'd be hard as a bitch, yo. Yeah, yo did yo dirty. The boys in that movie was pussy though. I don't know if that's just some French.
I think that's some French shit.
That's some French shit.
French shit. I think America honestly has just the hardest police.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's period. Like
definitely.
And maybe like in the South American countries, maybe.
Perhaps.
No, them South American countries got us beat. They're essentially dictatorships down there. So if you're dictatorships and you're a part of like police force, you got free reign.
I'm God for real.
Yeah, you God for real. Like so, yeah, I understand, but like the whole like interaction with the cops doing this shit to a cop in his face with other cops around him pointing in his head. And,
there was too many boys.
I couldn't fathom.
They knew he was a bitch ass. This bitch ass nigga ain't doing shit. Let me just write my ticket.
Nigga ain't gonna bust a grape. Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
You squeezing air triggers at us. We writing parking tickets. Fuck. This nigga out of here.
I do like that they show badass French kids too in the movie. Like when they was on the roof and like, hey, he's the man, fuck you, bitch.
Hey yo, I found it interesting. I don't know if this was a thing in the movie, but like where at the end, like by the end, like when the cops that pulled up, like it seemed like they kept on like running into niggas from the roof situation. You know what I'm saying? It's just like so much in that one day happened from in the beginning where them niggas was on the roof. You know what I'm saying? They ran in, hey, that's some niggas who
Notre Dame jacket was up there too.
Yeah, and like the nigga at the end. Yeah, like he was like, yo, like that's what made me think about it. I was just like, niggas still talking about this roof incident.
Real quick, have you brought up the so what's his name? The guy who died, his brothers when they pulled up in the car, right? Back to cops being bitch ass, them cops being bitch ass niggas. Them niggas shot at them niggas.
Niggas let a shotty.
Shot them niggas. And they came up like freeze, nigga. Y'all some bitch ass cops.
I couldn't believe that shit, yo.
They pulled up like freeze, please. They was like, please
yo,
don't
you gotta chill, yo.
I actually got I told this nigga rewind that part because it caught me so off guard. I was like, they must have
pulled up and they do shit.
But then I don't know, misguided young men. They was geeking too because like why they get the car like you knew that car wasn't the getaway car. Like, that's not the first time that they
motherfucker started pooting.
Like damn, like y'all know my transmission, like dumbass, like
nigga rode up there with the engine light on.
Yo, bro, I couldn't believe that shit. Like that was some real Looney Tunes shit.
That was retarded.
Niggas, oh my god, bro. Like, yeah, like if y'all gonna do some shit like that, like yo, we getting revenge. Like, if you know your car fucked up, like I know
that nigga pulled up a Walmart car.
Basically, basically. You might as well have. They was the same level of useful. And burnt. What's crazy is that bitch, we ain't see it move because it was already on screen when we saw it. So ain't no telling if that bitch actually moved at all.
Nobody just got in the car and just shot it.
Yo, he was already mad that bitch broke down already. He's like, ooh,
this is my brother.
Fuck it. Oh man, he ain't hit shit neither. Like he might like the cop ain't died. He grazed yo a little bit because he was still running.
I think he hit him in his arm or something. Like
that nigga was like he did, but he still like. Nigga, if you let off a shotty, like a nigga need to be flying through the air. Like afterwards, like this nigga was chasing you. Like,
I need ragdoll effects after
straight
that.
Up. No one was mangled except Vince. Like that shit had me. Yo, and that caught me. Like how Vaughn said, like. Not saying I didn't know what to take from it. I guess you could say I kind of didn't know what to take, but not in necessarily a negative way. But like when I saw it was getting towards the end, I was kind of like, so what are we taking? You know,
like like what are we supposed to take?
And like I wasn't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, holy shit. You know what I mean? Like,
but it goes with the whole movie title, Lion. I tell you, Lion, hate breeds hate. Now, like Hubert was on that whole like, yeah, you can't do that shit to the boys, blah 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 blah. This boy got popped right in front of him, and he actually had access to the gun. He gave him the gun.
So did Hubert die at the end? Is that supposed to be the unknown?
It's left up.
And what I looked up, they said like you only hear one because like they kind of just wanted like they could have popped same time. One of them could have popped, the other one could have popped. But they're just leaving it up in the air for real. So
I do like that.
So that's where I'm lost on the point of the movie, because is the point of the movie peace, or was the point of the movie they shouldn't have hesitated? You see what I'm saying? Because both of them would be alive. In reality, they would be alive if they didn't hesitate in the first place. You see what I'm saying? But it seemed like the movie was going towards a peace message. You see what I'm saying? But it didn't end that way. You see what I'm saying?
But that's the thing. You always think it's peaceful until some shit pop off, and now you're back in that spiral. You're back in that hate spiral, that not end spiral.
So them niggas should have killed them niggas when they had the chance. But that don't seem like the correct message to be trying to put. You feel me?
I think it was well, maybe it wasn't necessarily saying anything, but what I took was sort of I was like maybe it's a statement. I'm just like because it's called the hate or whatever, where it's like that shit was like. It's a never-ending cycle. Even with there's a lot of movies like it was like even like City of God is like one of my favorite examples where it's like after shit's over it restart. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like it's a never-ending thing, and where it's like and you see what it breeds like nonsense nigger moments basically. You know what I'm saying? Like so I think maybe it's like
it was definitely a whole
lot of nigger moments. Real lot.
Right, man, some nigger moments. I like it.
So I'm gonna go ahead and be the
Simon Cowell,
the asshole nigga, and say that my message from the movie was to not hesitate.
That's fair.
To be honest, because I would have gotten the ending that I wanted if Vince didn't hesitate. And also if Hubert didn't hesitate at the end too, because he let him get killed. He sat there and watched when they was doing it. You feel me? He knew he had the gun. Yeah. He sat there and waited the whole time to see what would happen.
And he had that reaction like, oh.
He didn't, because he didn't hate him yet. You know what I'm saying? Like when it happened, it's like, that was like when the hate was born.
Yeah. Wow, that's interesting. Mm-hmm. He never hated it until that moment.
Mm-hmm. Which is kind of fucked up, because I would have hated the confrontation in the first place before it even got that far. Like, a nigga like me, first of all, the fact that y'all approached us in the first place, we let your mans go, and then you come back with a gun on some bullshit, and you putting it up into my man's head. I'm about
to see my brother in prison for all that.
I was gonna say, and then the other bullshit is like, yo, like you just spent a night in like, you know what I'm saying, locked up and shit, like because of the boys, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I would have been angry. I would have been furious.
My hate would have been born right there.
So that's what I'm saying. So y'all gonna take it out on the bitches, but y'all not gonna take it out on the skinheads, bro. They walking racist, bro. They spit on y'all niggas, bro. They spit.
I ain't gonna think about that. That is ass.
Like, come on now.
That's what I'm saying. Like character-wise, those skinheads are like perfect.
Misplaced anger. And you know what? Now I think about it, these characters were just some little boys, bro. They was just some little teenagers that just ain't know no better. But Shit, adult me, man, no hesitate, nigga, blow that nigga motherfucking head off, nigga. And that's crazy, because that's what he was saying in his edits. Yo, both of them niggas was bluffing now that I think about it. Both of them niggas was fucking bluffing, because he was like, well, he a skinhead, ain't no, what he say?
Might be a good cop, but there's no good
ain't no good skinhead.
That was so good. I love
exactly.
that.
I was like, yeah, I'll fuck with that.
Damn,
You
we
feel
there
me?
talking that shit.
You got
but
it.
then you hesitate. You feel me? Like, I was so mad. I was so mad that he, and that irritated me. It did. It did. I hate. It was kind of like when you watch Dexter's Laboratory and Man Dark Win. Like, don't you know, like, or like Johnny Bravo, like, when you like Johnny Bravo never really won and got the bitch that or something like that, and like Dexter, like, he's the main character, but he always, like, even Ed and Eddie, like, you was watching your favorite characters fucking lose all the time, when it was like certain simple things they just had to do, like, and just not give a fuck or something and just win, like, that's what I be wanting, like, and that was that feeling all over again, like, how do you hold the gun the whole movie? Pointed at niggas, you finally had the nigga, you was winning, you was over top of him, about let him go, and then get killed. Like, damn!
You know what's crazy? That might have been a cop that killed their friend.
Really?
What you mean?
That might have been a cop.
He was a cop?
Yeah.
That was him?
At the end?
At the end?
Hell yeah. He was one of them cops that was up on the roof.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, see, I missed that. I just thought he was just a random white skinhead.
Oh, no.
No.
No, that nigga. Oh, okay. So all right, I see what you was trying. Okay, yeah. No, that at the end, that nigga, he like where he said he was talking about on the roof, because that's why I said it was two situations with the roof. It's and like I don't know if it was another one, I can't remember, but like it was
when they had the Eiffel Tower joint trying to turn it off, and they was like, yeah, fuck y'all up.
Okay, yeah. So the skinheads like they was like okay, and then on the roof earlier it was like real early in the movie when the boys came up on the roof. The nigga with the jacket who actually did it, he was amongst the boys. Like I don't know if they put emphasis on him, but like he was like amongst them niggas. I remember because I said in my head I was like cool jacket. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess that's where I got wrong, because my assumption is that he was
like another one
from that same gang
that
approached them, because he mentioned like they mans for, you feel me, like when he pulled up
because of the roof.
Yeah, he said you're not so tough without your friends, like, cause remember it was like hella like little boys and niggas up on
yeah, so that's why I assumed he was one of the skinheads.
Okay, I see.
Okay, yeah.
No, so like,
so no, that makes more sense.
Okay,
that makes a lot more